So now we have to construct 2 housing districts. And we want to build it around the core as much as we can. And we'll see how we do that when we click on the housing district. So here we have tiles, which is within the generator proximity. So these ones generate +5 heat, which I guess is good. So that's what we want to do. We want to try and stick with these tiles. So I need to build 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to build 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I need to build 2 districts. I think it's it. Yeah, 2 housing districts. So we're going to build them on opposite sides. So this one's over here and this one's going to be over here. 6. There we go. And they're both in proximity to the core. So we're wasting as little heat as possible, which is cool. Oh, what have we got? Security for the future. Stockpiling. Steward, we are extracting more coal than we currently need to provide adequate heat to the city. As such, we have begun to stockpile a surplus. At the moment, we have an ample storage space left. However, this space will eventually be filled, and additional coal will be left out in the elements, rendering it worthless. If we do not wish to lose the surplus, we should build more depots. There are different types of depots of various resources. You can construct them in any district and have empty building space. Okay, cool. So we need to buy... At the moment, we've got 30,000. But we will need to spend some money to build a coal depot so we don't waste any coal that's being extracted. There we go. While those are building, shelter. Yep. Make sure that we have heating. That's good. Heat stamps. So this is the currency of the game. We collect heat stamps weekly. Every community provides it, depending on its size. The bigger the community, the more they contribute. Heat stamps income can be increased by satisfying goods demand. It can also be modified by certain laws and buildings. You can request to donate heat stamps to communities and factions. So this is what it's doing here. Maybe that gives me more sway about what actually happens. So that's pretty cool. But at the moment, I want them to build these 2 housing districts. So this is really cool. I like this already. And we can always, turn the camera, zoom in and out as I've been doing. So that's really cool. I like it. I like it a lot. The districts idea is very interesting. Because before you just had to build individual houses which housed families. And that would have to be around a generator or a side generator or, small generators. Which you could build, out in the middle of nowhere and build another generator around and put housing around that. But now you have to actually put a housing district to house people. So that's interesting. Oh, and they come with their own little generator. Oh, look at that. So that's how that works. Interesting. There we go, scraping the barrel. With the heat from the generator and the shelter for everyone, we're safe from the cold for now. But as the city grows, it will not be enough. The machinists and foragers have different opinions on how to improve the city further. We need to develop ideas for the future, expand housing districts to provide more space for advanced buildings, and build a research institute. Select an existing housing district and expand it. Build a research institute, research coal mines, construct newly researched building in an extradition district. Cool. More science! More science. So we're going to expand that. And I want to try and expand to 3. Does it cost money to expand? Yeah, 50 heat stamps. If I go to the buildings and the research institute, I can't put it anywhere. So I need to wait for this to be expanded. So then I can put it somewhere. So this is interesting. All the districts, by default, come with 1 building slot. you can build one thing. But the housing district doesn't come with any. You have to expand it at least once to be able to put in a building. So before, see now it's highlighted where I can put that building. So there we go. I'm going to build that research institute over there, and you can only build it in the place where they want you to build it. So it's a lot more limited than what the first one was, because with the first Frostpunk, you could build those research institutes anywhere, and you didn't have the requirement to build it in a certain place. But this one, you do. So that's interesting. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It makes it more difficult. It definitely makes it more difficult. All right, so we're building a research institute, and then I can research coal mines, which is what it wants me to do.